Good morning, Vietnam!
Hello, neighbor. Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Woodchuck Chuckers. It's Groundhog Day.
It is in August. Wait, in September? I don't know. I don't know what's
It's
going on.
Groundhog Day. Just go with it.
It's Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day.
First rule of improv.
Every good series has a Groundhog Day.
Of course.
And it's not even on Groundhog Day. So,
Who says not? As of now, this is Groundhog Day.
yes, we actually we filmed this on Groundhog Day and waited
Last year and waited to release.
Yes. That's why
Before
my hair
even
is
the show-
still blonde.
Right, like back then. Yeah. Good days.
Secrets.
We have to do a continuation. We do a Groundhog Day episode every year.
Yes.
Like next week now. Every year.
Every year? Every day?
Every day. Always.
Every day is Groundhog Day. Also St. Patrick's Day. Also Halloween.
Yes. Wait, is this a different timeline of us? Because like the main us has been doing the show for a while, but we've been stuck in this timeline since Groundhog Day. We just haven't been releasing these episodes.
Yeah.
It's this episode over and over again.
Yes, we've been these us's are stuck.
Yeah.
That's canon.
That's canon right there. That's right. In this timeline, there's no one stuck in the corner. In this timeline, the door to the basement is open, and we could leave whenever we wanted.
But we always
But
wake
we always
up.
wake up back here.
Yeah.
So in a way, we're still trapped in the basement.
So help, please.
It's kind of a lore dump right here for the Morning Mayhem Talk Show. Speaking of that, welcome back to the Morning Mayhem Talk Show.
Again.
We're back doing it, talking, and you're here watching. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Shut up. We're here every week. We do it all the time.
All time, always. 100 seasons.
Yep.
Forever and ever.
Or until we get bored. So one of the two.
Yeah.
Let's jump into. We have a new segment.
Oh, we do segments still.
Yeah. When we feel like
we
it.
do this same segment every week though. The other guys, the other timeline people get to do all their crazy segments and stuff. They have people that send questions in, but we here are stuck.
The same questions.
Arguing about vocabulary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the same vocabulary. Speaking of vocabulary, bumfuzzle.
Bumfuzzle.
Hullabaloo.
Faux shizzle.
Faux shizzle. Awesome words.
Yes. Words, there are a bunch of cool words out there that are underused, I believe.
Yeah.
I do declare.
Words
are fun.
Yes.
Indeed. Indeedly do. You know what's a bunch of good words? I made a whole list.
Okay.
I did some preparation.
I was waiting for that. I
can't even remember off the top of my
head.
head.
The same list every day. So.
Yes. Let's see. There are many good words. Like apple knocker. You can call like an unsophisticated person, "You apple knocker." It's you know. It's like, why would you say that all the time?
Dude, don't knock apples though. Apples are mediocre. I don't care about apples.
Mm-hmm. Or if someone's exceptionally good at something, but you're still trying to kind of insult them, you can call them a barn burner. You barn burner.
That's actually like a phrase people use.
Is it actually?
Yes.
It's just on my list.
That's, I say people, I mean like parents, really.
Uh-huh.
If you're age 40 to 55, that's probably a phrase you use once a month.
Mm-hmm. And you know, like handcuffs.
Yes, I know handcuffs.
Okay, that's not the word, but in ye olden days, they also be ankle cuffs, and those are called bilbos. Just a fun fact.
The baggins.
Bilbos or ankle cuffs. See, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like all these words could be used more often in our day-to-day lives.
Wait, why would you have separate things for your ankles? You just have handcuffs, and then you put them on the hands and the ankles.
Well, the handcuffs are like thinner, I believe, and the ankle cuffs are like thicker. They're like bigger. They like fit more around your ankles. You know? I don't know. They're specially built to make it a little more comfortable. You know, so the iron doesn't like ride up against you all the time.
You know what? Yes, we need more comfort in prison. No, we don't. Prison is too comfortable.
Oh, I also found out there's a word for like when your stomach rumbles. It's borigamus. Wait, Borborigmus.
Borborigmus. Say that
Borborigmus.
3 times
I don't
fast.
know Borborigmus. Borborigmus. Yes. When you sound rebels.
Borborigmus.
Exactly. So, words are just cool,
Sounds odd.
And then there's, of course, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Chump change. A small or insignificant amount of money. Chump change.
You say I'm not gonna do that for $20.
For
chump change.
Chump change. All of these little phrases. They've been just lost to time,
Chump is really the word that
we use in our day-to-day lives, like a very small amount of a very small percentage of English words. There's so many out there.
No, if someone's your friend,
Like
they're your chum.
cryptozoology.
And if they're not your friend, they're a chump.
Cyber-squatting. That's words. Cyber-squatting.
Is that like squatters' rights, but
Practice
with a laptop?
registering well-known names and reselling them. It's like selling like usernames. Like when you log into a website and then you're trying to make a new username.
Yeah.
It's like this one's already been taken. You can go buy those usernames from cyber squatters. Yeah.
Sounds like a waste of money for
the more you know.
something that's artificial.
Deglutition. Deglutition. The action of the process of swallowing. Yeah.
I just deglutified. Degluted.
I think we should have a spelling bee for some of these. I think you should have to spell them.
So bad at spelling.
I think we should have a sudden pop-on spelling bee. A donkey engine. Boat engines are called donkey engines.
Storm. I know what we're gonna do today.
Wait, I'm supposed to say it.
Shush. That just gave me an idea. In case we ever get out of Groundhog Day, we could have a game show.
A game show?
Yes.
Not this episode, but a future episode?
Coming soon to theaters and TVs and all electronic screens near you.
The Morning Mayhem game show.
Yes. Prizes may be limited.
It's a good season
Limits
finale.
may be
if we ever
not real.
One episode.
Reality may be.
13? Is this episode 13 that we're doing over and over again?
Yeah.
That's kind of nuts. Even though I say that every week. I mean, they haven't seen it, but you know what's another great word? Absquatulate.
Wait, let me guess.
Carter, here, I'll use it in a sentence. Carter absquatulates quite often from this show.
That doesn't help.
Carter absquatulates quite often from this show.
Leaves?
Yes, leaves suddenly without a warning.
Ah.
Yeah, to absquatulate.
Like?
No. To leave suddenly. Just to kind of just dip. Be like, alright, I'm out.
I was going to make a joke there and then I realized, wrong audience.
Absquatulate. If you absquatulate right now, then we will be sad. Because we love you, our precious audience. However many, a couple of you that are still watching.
Copyright.
Darn it. You
Suing.
know?
I really wish it was easier to copyright things.
Yeah.
It should be.
You have to go through the whole process and
because you could say, because otherwise, proving someone has taken your intellectual property is very difficult.
It's very hard, unless you're a big shot.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you don't have millions of dollars, how are you supposed to make millions of dollars?
Well,
you have an idea.
The economy works. You know what's also interesting besides the definition of words, like big words? I think smaller words that have weird definitions or weirdly interpreted definitions.
Yes.
Like,
or words that have multiple definitions.
And like a definition makes sense, and then you like scroll down to the second definition, you're like, or reading the dictionary, you read over the second definition.
Yes.
But yes.
Because everyone reads the dictionary, or at least normal people read the dictionary.
I was informed by a sibling about soup, about the weird definitions of soup. Should I pull this up? Because it's very very intriguing. Soup is one of those words that is a lot broader than you think. Okay, if you had to guess the definition of soup, what would you say?
Soup is
The 2 noun definitions.
water with little floating chunks in it that you eat.
Kind of. The definition is a liquid dish, typically made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables, etc., in stock or water. Now, since we can take out the typically part, because that just means most of the time, so it means a liquid dish in stock or water, basically just stock, right? Or in water.
Mhm.
That could be a lot of things. For example, the ocean could be soup, right? Because it's liquid, it has a bunch of stuff in it. It's in water. It's a dish in water. It's a dish in water.
Is it a dish?
Or typically made. So it's just a liquid dish. That's literally the definition.
A liquid dish.
A dish could be like lots of things, though.
The ocean is not a dish.
Define dish.
Define dish.
Down the rabbit hole we go, folks.
Dish is a man. It has to be a man-made object. You can't use the ocean floor.
Dish. A concave receptacle. So
Wait.
Especially one intended to hold a particular substance, but just a concave receptacle. So a red Solo cup
Dish.
is a cup is a dish. The ocean is a dish. Therefore, the water in the ocean is soup.
What?
Yes, it's a concave receptacle.
Okay. So the ocean is soup.
The ocean's definitely soup. Like if we consume our skin,
So there's
our skin is a dish because it's a concave receptacle. All the stuff floating around us is soup. All that stuff inside there, it's all soup. So when you hit the piñata,
but like
soup.
the beach is people soup.
Well, the beach is you're sitting on the edge of the bowl, of the dish, and you can jump into the soup and come back out.
Yeah, but you see all the people in the water. It's
Yeah,
people soup.
It's people soup. Exactly. They're just one of the many ingredients in there. Precisely. Now what's the question of water?
What's the question of
What's
water?
the definition of water?
What's the
Question.
definition of water?
Because it has to be in water, right?
Yeah.
Our body's made of water, but it's water.
What do you mean? What is water? Water is a definable substance. It's just
a colorless, transparent, odorless liquid. Oh.
Any colorless, transparent, odorless
that
liquid.
forms seas, lakes, rivers, and rain. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I was hoping we could expand that further.
Well, no, water is very defined. That's like asking.
But there is a wait. No, it's just a liquid dish. No, because it's typically made by and putting stuff in water.
Okay. Is there a second definition?
There is a second definition. Here's where it gets a little wacky. Soup, a substance or mixture perceived to resemble soup in appearance or consistency. So that means
if it looks like soup,
it literally is soup. So, for example, Jupiter, the gases of Jupiter floating around are soup because they could be even perceived. And be perceived means anyone's perspective. So if anyone thinks something is soup, then it is soup by the definition of the dictionary. Look this up, I'm not kidding. Definition 2. A substance or mixture perceived to resemble soup. Perceived to even resemble it.
Wait. I
if someone thinks
literally
it looks
just
like soup,
thought of this. So if some crazy person gets arrested for murder, right? With assault, they get arrested and their charges are aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. They can get those charges dropped by claiming insanity and saying they perceived said weapon to be soup.
Or they perceived what if they perceived the person to be soup? And they were just whacking them.
Yeah. No, but the weapon is no longer a deadly weapon. It's just soup.
I guess, yeah.
So as long as you perceive it as soup.
Or even to resemble soup. He said, I looked at this and it resembled soup.
It
looked like soup. And so, by your definition, dictionary, it is soup.
You're looking awfully soupy there, Storm.
So now we've determined that everything is soup and everything's a vehicle.
Yes.
Remember that from a while ago?
What do you mean?
I don't remember that. It's kind of a deja vu kind of thing, like the back of my brain. So everything's soup and everything's a vehicle. Is there anything else everything is? Well, I think there actually is.
There is?
I think there is. I think there's a third thing that can describe everything. And that will be an island. Now, The definition of island is also very loose.
Because there's always something bigger around it, right? I guess.
Because it once again has two definitions. The first one is, what you'd expect, a piece of land surrounded by water, right? The second definition is where we really kick in.
So, but all the continents are islands.
Yes.
Because at some point they're surrounded by water.
At no point William would ever argue that all land is island. Like everything on Earth.
All land on Earth, because it's surrounded by water.
So you're on an island right now.
Mm-hmm.
But the second definition is where we can kick this bad boy into high gear and say that an island is, quote, a thing resembling an island, especially in being isolated, attached, or surrounded in some way. So anything that is surrounded entirely
by something
else is an island. So if I'm surrounded entirely by air or by other things, I'm an island.
The planets are islands.
Right. The saying that no man is an island, false. Every man is an island. And woman.
I am in an island surrounded by a vast sea of ignorance and ignoramuses.
And ignoramuses. Doofus ignoramuses.
Isn't that a quote from something?
Doofus ignoramus?
No. I'm
surrounded by
vests. I'm surrounded by a vast sea of ignorance. That's from something. I don't know.
I think this is like our equivalent of our theory of everything. Everything's a vehicle, an island, and soup.
Yes. So we figure out which one is the most dominant.
Yes. Primarily, is something soup, an island, or a vehicle.
So if you take soup and island, an island is surrounded by something. Mm-hmm. Soup is what has stuff in it. So I think island falls into soup. Soup contains little islands.
Soup contains islands.
Yeah.
Because the universe is a big soup.
And an island can become soup. But you can't say soup is an island, because it's the thing.
It's one of the ingredients.
Right.
Right.
So soup encompasses island, but soup is a vehicle.
For carrying things.
It carries
the islands.
The little islands.
So there's the rub.
We have the hierarchy of life.
Hierarchy of life.
Yes.
If you disagree...
Vehicles, soup, islands, me, storm.
Yeah. All the way down here.
And then,
I'm
people.
all three. By the definitions, everything is all of those. Everything is you, indeed.
The more you know.
Big rainbow with a little star on the end. That's nice. That's nice.
That's nice.
There's nothing to think about. Because, the universe is so complicated sometimes. You'd sit back and say, everything is soup.
Help, I'm dying.
What do you need? A vehicle? An island? Anything?
Yeah.
The theory of soup. Or better. The theory of everything. We get deep here on the Morning Mayhem Talkshow. And Carter might decease any minute now.
I'm holding my breath.
So you don't intake some more.
Okay. Sorry, I have coronavirus. That's still a thing, right? That was a thing. That's a thing in February.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Coronavirus.
Warning: we do not have any diseases. Said diseases listed in the description that I will forget to put in the description.
Well then, shall we read the same?
The same 3 questions?
Same 3 questions.
Gosh darn it. Yes, I suppose we will.
It's getting hard to answer them differently every time.
It is. And yet we somehow don't do it. We've never done it. We answer them the same way every time.
Yeah.
Alright. Question A. From Malia. Can I legally marry a music piece? Why?
That depends on the piece.
I've read all these questions because we've done them every week, so I know what to look forward to. Depends on the music piece?
Yeah, it depends on the piece. If it's a Mozart,
yes,
you're like, no.
Oh no.
You know how in every marriage there's the reacher and the settler.
Yes.
In this case, if you're trying to marry Mozart, you are the reacher.
The Mozart's the settler.
Mozart music will not settle for you. So that's just out of the picture. Now, if you're trying to, marry Justin Bieber music, you're probably pretty equal. You're both
Does
bottom
Justin
tier.
Bieber use sheet music, I wonder? Oh no, it's just a music piece.
Just music piece.
It's not sheet music. It's just a music piece.
You know.
That's so arbitrary.
Yeah. So if you're trying to marry a Justin Bieber song, if you're trying to marry Baby, you are probably both middle tier people. So I would say that is legal.
No, if you're trying to marry Baby, you are the scum of the earth.
It's a good song.
But trying to marry it?
Yeah. It's got Ludacris. You're also marrying Ludacris.
I guess.
So I wouldn't advise it, but sure. But it could work.
You may now kiss the treble clef.
You may. Is that a musical word?
Yes.
What is that?
Oh, I'll probably forget. I played music a while ago. It's been a long time. It's not like piano term, I think. The treble clef. It's like when it's like that, like the big and looking thing. Looks like one of those ands. You know, whatever. All right, that was boring. We answered the same way we did last week. Next question from Tadlius.
Actually, if Tad would marry music, what song would Tad marry? And we all know the answer.
We do.
We do.
We do. Now, what's the answer?
Let's see. I know the right answer. I'm asking you.
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, I definitely know. I just waited.
Talked about this today. Also yesterday.
And the day before. And every day.
Back in Black.
Tad would marry Back in Black?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Tad would marry Back in Black if given the chance.
No correcting. Tad, if you're watching, when can we expect a happy announcement?
Yes. Storm is officially officiated once he turns 18.
Oh, dang.
He can get his marriage license.
That's right.
Marriage license? Priesthood?
Clergy license.
Clergy. I was like,
yeah.
You can become a nun. So that's what'll happen.
I think that's how it works. That's definitely how it works.
You don't want.
Oh, anyway, Tad asks, Okay, I'm gonna have to read this kind of slow because it's kind of a riddle-ish question. You throw away the outside, and you cook the inside. Then you eat the outside and throw away the inside. What did you eat?
Oh.
There's no answer posted, so it's just this question.
You know when you hear riddle and you know you've heard it before, but you don't remember it, and
yeah.
It just like tickles your brain.
Tom Ticklery.
Me brain is tickled.
Nobody move. Tickled me brain.
Tickled me. Consider me.
Tickled me brain.
Consider me intrigued.
Consider my
color me yellow.
Tickled brain to meet you. Well, your brains are pink, so tickled pink.
Exactly.
Or are they gray?
Actually, I think tickled pink is referring to your cheeks.
I think it's weird for your brain. My brain is tickled pink for its gray matter state.
Cook the inside. Oh.
You throw away the outside and you cook the inside. Then you eat the outside and throw away the inside. So you throw away what you ate.
Caterpillar. You cook the thing and you throw away the cocoon.
And then you eat the cocoon?
And then you eat the wings and you throw away the butterfly. To gain the power of flight.
Oh, yeah, clearly. I don't know why I'm so surprised that I'm saying this. I said it 100 times. But,
my answer.
If you eat wings, you get flight powers?
Yeah.
Why have I never done this? Can you fly?
Well, I haven't eaten wings in like 2 months.
Oh, it like wears off?
Yeah.
We gotta get a wing supply.
Have you never seen The Land Before Time?
Oh yeah, those the dinosaur movies?
Yeah.
Those are great.
The reason the birds can fly is because they eat the wings of other flighted creatures.
Like
that's how birds came to be.
Evolution. That's how it works. You eat other things and then you get their powers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's supported by science.
Oh, clearly, yes. We are very scientific here on the Morning Mayhem Talk Show. We got the facts down. We know what's up.
We got the facts down. We got down pillows.
We got tickled brains.
Yeah. Everything you could need.
That's right. So what did you eat? Well, he literally says in the second sentence, then you eat the outside and throw away the inside. So you ate the outside. But I think he's assuming, like, what's the food that you do this with? I don't know. Like an orange? You like throw away the out.
Compels me though.
And then you cook the cook. What cook is what throws me off. Cook the inside. You throw away the skin and then cook the meat, and then you eat the skin and throw away the meat?
No.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, you throw away the outside of the object and you cook the inside. And then of that inside, there's another donut.
Oh, you eat the outside and you
donut.
I got it. You throw away the skin and the wet feathers or whatever. Let's say like chicken, and then you cook the chicken. Then you eat the chicken, but you throw away the bones. The inside of the meat. Got it. It's any like animal. I feel like you throw away the skin and the bones, but the in between part where it's like the meat.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like mine better.
Or if you're vegan, lettuce.
Or if you're vegan. You don't cook lettuce.
I know. You can if you want. You cook lettuce and then you throw away you cut it off the stem, so you're throwing out that outside part, and then you eat parts of the lettuce and you throw away more. I don't know, because you don't want to finish your salad because it's nasty.
We don't eat leaves here, okay?
We don't eat leaves here.
Salad.
If you eat leaves,
you're
hurting the environment.
Yeah.
Dude. Come on, let the plants be.
If you want to be a sheep, eat leaves. If you want to be a wolf, eat meat.
Eat the sheep.
Eat the sheep. Even better.
Eat the sheep.
But then you're eating the leaves by extension.
Oh yeah, that's always been interesting to me. Like the cycle of life. Like
guilty by association.
Plants eat the sun through photosynthesis.
Plants eat the sun.
And then like sheep eat the plants, and then like wolves eat the sheep, and then we eat the wolves,
yes.
and then the sun eats us eventually.
We are all saluting the sun.
Yeah, but the sun eats us eventually. Through heat death.
I am dying of heat, but that's irrelevant.
It's a little hot down here in the basement. We can leave whatever we want.
Why is it hot? It's February.
That's right, it's Groundhog Day, I forgot. Alright, final question of the day. Question 3. How are hot dogs made?
Don't make me answer this. I don't want to eat
know?
another hot dog ever again.
I don't think I know.
Once you know, you really don't. Once you know anything of what. If you ever look up how sausage or hot dogs or anything of that nature is made, you will not want to eat it again.
I don't really like hot dogs in general anyway. I think if you choose hot dog over burger, you're nuts. Burger all the way, every time.
Yeah, why is that like, that's the cookout staples, burgers and dogs.
But burgers are superior to dogs.
But everyone will take a burger.
Not everybody. I feel like little kids like hot dogs. Because they're
maybe
cool receptacles.
Maybe. I don't know. The point is, burgers are better. And then
burgers
pizza is above burgers.
No. It's pizza. It's dogs, pizza, burgers, burritos. Burritos, S tier.
Agree to disagree with you.
I don't disagree with me.
We'll just agree to disagree with you.
Okay. Sure. Food is delicious.
Yeah.
I hope that the main timeline people have escaped the talking about food every episode. But we've talked about food every episode.
Yeah, we always
every time
talk about this.
Because it's the third question every time.
I don't think other us would have talked about that every time.
Really?
Yeah, you're right. They probably did.
Yeah. It always just comes up somehow.
Probably did.
It's a staple for life.
So are staples.
Do they actually sell staples at Staples? Ah!
Ow!
You hit your head against the painting. Which is a good painting. You alright over there, Buster?
Concussed myself.
We got some past tropes. Hit you with both pillows.
No.
We had to branch out here on the Morning Mayhem Talk Show.
I smell
blood. You're bleeding. We gotta take you to the emergency room of the hospital.
Help!
We're doing it live. We're taking you. We're killing you. Wait, what? I don't know.
I will mention you in my suicide note. I say, Storm killed me. This was not suicide. Wait.
Wait,
if you killed me, how am I leaving a note?
We both wait.
When you kill me, I will leave a note.
There will have been left a note prior.
Yes.
Yes.
I've already written the note. It says, when I die, it was no accident.
Bye and bye. Storm
I'll fly away.
Killed me.
No, Storm killed me. And he must be investigated.
I would never. Ever.
You know, I feel like I need to do that. I need to, write down a list of things I wish to be done upon my death. Like, who to investigate.
That's a will. That's part of a will. Will is partially what you give to people, but it's also anything you want done.
But, yeah, it's gotta be the things I want done. Like, who to investigate, I want to give somebody. I want to give.
It's like you die of old age, or you die of like a heart attack in your 80s, and it's like, here's who to investigate.
Yeah.
Somehow killed me.
Yeah, the doctors like
Mhm.
heart attack, no other cause.
But
Storm.
his will says, go rest Storm.
I did not die of natural causes.
Storm, who's like 90. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
I put a heart attack machine in his chest in episode 13 of the Mayhem Talkshow. Ever since then. Wait, I gotta do that.
Anywho.
Ludus.
What?
I don't know. Lots of words, remember?
Ludus. What was the... I forgot it already.
You forget a lot of things quickly. Remember that reference you made in the original timeline?
No!
That one reference he made in that one episode that we've never figured out what it was?
Now that you said that, I'm gonna remember it.
You didn't even tell me. You literally said, I have a reference to make later, and you just never made it. And I don't even know what it is. You forgot. If anyone... I'm gonna restate this. I feel like the main timeline us probably said this, but here's us timeline us saying, if you ever figure out what that reference was going to be, then we will get you on as a guest.
It had something to do with 2 unrelated topics about orphanages and a fire.
That's a lot.
And
Really
that's all I
dark.
remember.
That got really dark really quick. Orphanages and a fire?
I wish I remembered what the rest of it was, but it was something about fire and an orphanage.
This is so sad. I don't know if I want to know anymore.
Why is it sad?
Wait, you can tell me in the main timeline. We'll never figure it out.
Orphans make the best.
Don't finish that. I was gonna say
friends is what I was going to say.
Yeah.
No, being an orphan is like
I think main timeline me is an orphan.
Thing that happens to people.
Yes.
And it provides them with strength.
Yes.
And fortitude.
Yes.
And serendipity.
Yes.
You said yes before I even said anything.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, it's all coming together. It is all coming together. In fact, it will all come together. Am I allowed to say anything yet? I don't know. At what point in the original timeline will they see this timeline?
We have no way of knowing. That's true. So go ahead. Speak your mind. They might never see it.
Okay, I can reveal this then. We are getting Tad on the talk show next week.
Oh yes.
I'm very excited. It'll be our first guest.
Yeah, for the first.
That's right.
The inaugural guest episode.
Yeah, exactly. So, if that hasn't happened yet in the main timeline, whoops, spoiler.
Oh. And if it already happened, whoops, spoiler. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually, yeah.
Go with it.
Just go with it.
So yeah,
we have a lot of ideas. I think an episode where I think we should have a Christmas episode this July. A Christmas special.
I don't know. It feels kind of corny.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Not gonna lie, whoever's idea that was, kind of a bad idea.
I could play the trombone. You can have an episode where I could open with playing the trombone, or like a drum. Those could be good ideas. A pillow fight episode.
Bad. Shut up.
You're all good.
These are horrible ideas. Who would watch this?
Morning Mayhem Talk Show, the musical. Gotta happen at some point. It will happen.
We will lose a cast member.
There's only 2 of us.
Exactly. 50% survived.
It's pretty good rate. We have lots of good ideas, guys. This talk show is only just getting started.